Pisces, this is your weekly love reading. Let's take a look at the energy between you and your specific person this week. I'm definitely seeing somebody who's looking at your pictures of places that you guys went, pictures of you guys together, things that you guys did together. And I feel like it's making them feel a little bit confused, a little bit like, I thought this was done. I thought we were over this. I thought I was over this. So it's showing somebody who's been kind of pushing their feelings away, not really admitting what's going on, like not admitting the truth. And it looks like it's been preventing this person from processing this. So like from going in either direction, from getting over you or from moving closer towards you, okay? This is somebody who seems like they ran away from love. They were trying to escape pain, trying to avoid pain, trying to avoid the down. Seemed like they were trying to avoid pain, but instead they also like avoided pleasure. And they also like were not seeing the situation in a grounded way. So it seems like, you know, regardless, 411, this break was necessary and mandatory for this person, because it feels like they were on, there's the devil again, and here's the tower. They were on very unstable ground. There could have been some sort of addiction involved, some sort of financial issues involved, like lots of instability between this person. Right, between this person and their life, really. I feel like this person had an issue with their life. Never forgot about you, though. Never stopped, never deleted some of these pictures. They do have some pictures of you. The energy between you guys this week seemed to be changing, though. The Wheel of Fortune, the number 155 is significant. The number 15, 51. Seems like things are definitely changing, though. This is the energy of something that needed to change, like that was out of your guys' control. It seems like the environmental forces are out of your control. That's what it seems like. Like this relationship has taken a course that maybe neither one of you have been the happiest with, but it's something that like naturally needed to happen, like the divine needed this to happen. Okay, this person is viewing you, you're very strong and you've overcome a lot. I feel like they're viewing you as somebody who's getting your spark back. You're becoming alive again. You're becoming excited again. Oh, their feelings for you. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. You're artistic, you're creative. You always figure stuff out. You always get stuff taken care of. They might also be looking at you like, how do you get so much done? Like, how do you get so much done during the day? How have you accomplished so much? You could have also like bounced back from something that was very challenging, very difficult. You know, if you are a business owner or a parent, or there's just people that work under you or people that admire you, they're viewing you as somebody who is a good leader, okay? They're viewing you as somebody who also like needs to be protected, especially in love. So that's a lot of the reason why they're pulling their energy back, why they're not coming towards you. Like they're viewing themselves in a position right now to not be able to provide for you, like whatever the provisions may be, you know, time, energy, money, whatever. Look, see, there's the devil again at the split of the cards. So they have a lot of self-doubt. They have a lot of negative thoughts, and a lot of those negative thoughts and self-doubt are getting in the way of this relationship. Intentions with you, 6 of Wands. Okay, we like that. The Magician. Okay, we like that. So they may be slow coming. They may be slow moving. This may be a slow burn energy. You may have been waiting for this for a long time. Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. But it does look like they do want to come towards you. They do want to communicate. They do want to talk to you. They could be like gaining the courage. You know, they could also be trying to get their resources right. Like get their body right, get their mind right. It does seem like they're trying to prepare. They're in this preparation energy. I feel like they woke up one day and they realized like, I'm not taking care of myself. I'm not taking care of my my mind, my body, or my spirit. So how do I expect to, you know, be a good partner for anybody? So I feel like they really woke up to the fact that they're missing out on like a lot of good opportunities in life in general, just by not getting their shit together. in their feelings and intentions towards you. Oh, the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so you're definitely this person's happily ever after. So if this person does want to spend their life with you, I feel like being without you, it's kind of too hard to bear. It's very depressing, makes them feel very fucking sad. It seems like I'm having a hard time accepting it. Like, I'm not willing to accept that this is over. I'm not willing to accept that I messed this up permanently. It does seem like there's this fighting energy coming your way. I'm willing to put in some more work. Like, this shows too, like, they owe you emotional openness that they didn't give you before. Like, they expected you to be a mind reader. They expected you to just figure it out. They expected you to care for them. They expected you to care for them. But now they're realizing, like, they were not an equal partner. They were kind of being, like, childish. They were kind of being immature. It looked like they were being, like, mysterious. They weren't, you're not even fucking mysterious. You're just annoying. And I think they realized that they're just annoying and not mysterious. What are their actions this week? Over this week, what's the energy and actions and changes over this week? Knight of Cups in reverse, 8 of Cups in reverse, and the Fool in reverse. They're all in reverse, and the Death in reverse, okay? So it seems like this week, this person is still doing some internal processing. It doesn't seem like they're in a space where they're, you know, ready to come towards you and give you what they want. This is, like, immature. It's very naive. It's very, like, I'm not thinking about how my words, actions, and behaviors are going to affect you next week, or how they're going to change things next week. It's just kind of thinking about today. It doesn't look like they're going to turn around today. This is giving me the vibe of, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So they may not be saying anything at all because they don't necessarily have anything nice to say, which doesn't mean they don't have something nice to say. But it could still be the Devil again on the split. This Devil is showing up way too many times, okay? And it's just indicating, you know, pride, ego, addictions. This is unhealthy attachments, like attachments to roles, expectations, making things something they're not. You know, this could be you and them. You know, this could be both of you. Falling for illusions, and just falling for illusions that not even necessarily the other people are creating, but that your mind is creating. Like, you know, sometimes you're, like, walking outside and it's dark and different things look like monsters, but it's just an illusion of monsters because it's just shadows. Okay. What's the biggest challenge? Seems like this relationship might need some air, might need a breather. Maybe some oxygen will do you guys some good. What is this Devil? You keep showing up. You want some GD attention. You want this GD attention. Closure, leaving behind, farewell, finality. There's a lot of masks. There's lots of blindfolds. So it seems like there's things we're not seeing. Well, show us now. We have my boo. Is there a third party? There could be some sort of third party involved. That could be this Devil energy too. Somebody hasn't said goodbye to somebody that they're in a relationship with. Somebody's holding on to somebody. Somebody's holding on to the past. Some bitch. Readings, doing their research, gaining more insight. Okay, so that's a stalking, spying energy. This could be the third party. If there's a third party in your situation, this could be the third party looking at you, looking at your social media. Family in reverse. Okay, so it seems like 2 pregnancies back to back. So we're getting a little side message here. You might not know that somebody's pregnant. You might not know that you're pregnant. I hope to God it's not you, dear God. You might not know that you got somebody else pregnant. We got a third party energy coming out. Can you confirm this third party energy for us? I mean, it could be a family member. It could be just be a baby mama, a baby daddy from the past. But I guess that's why the devil kept trying. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell you something. Okay? I'm listening now. The Moon card. Cancer energy. The Two of Wands. Aries energy. The Four of Swords. The Death card again. They could have not told you about, if this isn't about a pregnancy, this is like, I didn't tell you that somebody passed away. I didn't tell you that somebody died. I didn't tell you that I had a smorgasbord or a miscarriage, or there's definitely secrets, illusions, things that were not planned for, things that are not spoken of. And now there is a lot of energy of like an actual somebody no longer being on this planet. This took a motherfucking turn. This took a turn. Okay. Is there anything else you could tell us about the illusions, the Moon and the Devil? It's so like sneaky, mean. We don't want that. We want more answers. Taking it slow. Yeah, we already know that. A hookup. Oh. A quick start. One more. And I'm sorry. Okay, yeah. So it seems like somebody's got to apologize for a hookup that happened. This quick start, you know, maybe somebody finished earlier than they intended on finishing. And if you're both lesbians or gays, and you're like, well, this part is definitely not for us, just remove the pregnancy part, you know. Somebody came in or on somebody and they feel very bad for it. Okay, so hopefully they're honest. Are they gonna be honest with this? Yeah. In order for you guys to reconcile, they do have to be honest about this, and they fucking know it. But if you want clarity on your specific situation, you could book a personal reading through the link in my bio. I just opened these text message readings, and you can get a reply from me within 24 hours. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.